Hey, pressure washing business owners. My name is Jonathan Henderson with Pressure Washing Marketing Pros. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Google algorithm update that happened back in August of 2022 called the Helpful Content Update. And the reason why I'm going over this is because I believe that a lot of pressure washing businesses were greatly affected by this algorithm update, right? And the reason why I say that is because a lot of their SEO agencies that they're utilizing are not going ahead and following the guidelines from Google when it comes to the content that they produce on your website. And you guys do not know that this is actually affecting your rankings when your rankings could be significantly better, right? So not only in this video I'm going to go over what the helpful content update is, but I'm also going to give you guys real life examples because I feel like a lot of the content that's produced in the pressure washing industry, like I said, is not good. And I feel like this plagues the pressure washing industry because I feel like a lot of pressure washing business owners are preyed upon by these SEO agencies, right? And so in this video, I'm going to go ahead and go over the helpful content update and what you guys can do to ensure that you guys are producing content that ranks on Google. So without further ado, let's go over what the helpful content update is. And then let's go over, after I talk about that, let's go over the live examples. So what is a Google helpful content update, right? And this is straight from the horse's mouth of Google. I'm going to provide this URL to you guys in the description below. But Google search is always working, is always working to better connect people to helpful information, right, guys? So this is straight from the horse's mouth of Google. The helpful content update, right, is part of a broader effort to ensure people see more original, helpful content written by people for people in search results, right? So what Google is basically saying is that on your website, you should be producing content that has people first in mind. You should be producing content that has people first in mind and not producing content that has search engines in mind first. And so what does that mean? That means that you're not just running a blog post or a service page on your website so that it ranks, but you're actually creating that page with the intent of helping people out for that specific search, right? And so we're going to go over what people first content is, and we're going to go over what search engine first content is as well with the horses, with Google's actual examples, because this is straight from the horse's mouth of Google, right? So it goes over this right now. So Google says right here, answering yes to the questions below means you're probably on the right track with the people first approach. So let's go over these right now. Do you have an existing or intended audience for your business or site that would find the content useful if they came directly to you? Does your content clearly demonstrate firsthand experience and a depth of knowledge? For example, expertise that comes from having actually used a product or service or visiting a place. Does your site have a primary purpose or focus? After reading your content, will someone leave feeling they've learned enough about a topic to help achieve their goal? Will someone reading your content leave feeling that they've had a satisfying experience? Are you keeping in mind our guidance for core updates and for product reviews, right? So basically in layman's terms, are you guys, like I said, if you guys ask yourself these questions that Google has right here when you're producing content, you will do good, right? And does your so some of the biggest ones that I'm going to go ahead and hit on right now, right? Does your content clearly demonstrate firsthand experience and a depth of knowledge? A lot of you guys have a depth of knowledge when it comes to, soft washing, all of the techniques that it takes to properly clean a home, a brick patio, a wooden deck, all of that. But your website is not conveying that same message, or it's not conveying that same firsthand expertise or depth of knowledge, right? And I hear a lot of you guys complain about that when it comes to your previous SEO companies that you may have used, where they said, Jonathan, they didn't know my language, which is why it's good to partner with a company that, has expert knowledge about your guys' field, right? And so I see a lot of that happen. It doesn't matter how much knowledge you guys have or firsthand expertise if that's not conveyed on your website, right? So does your site have a primary purpose or focus? That's another big one, because I see a lot of pressure washing businesses where they'll have like 5 different locations that they're trying to target on their home page, right? For example, if you're in Katy, Texas, which is on the outskirts of Houston, right? I see guys trying to target like Katy, Texas, Full Shear, Houston, all these different areas on their home page, which that's not providing a primary purpose. Are they going to get most of their customers in Katy, Texas? Yes. So why not focus on Katy, Texas for your homepage and have other pages that are focusing on those other areas? But a lot of businesses don't do that. They don't have a primary focus or purpose for each page, right? They have 6 different purposes. They're trying to rank well in Sugar Land. They're trying to rank well in Katy and Houston, all these other different areas, right? So let's talk about avoiding, let's talk about search engine first content, because this is where a lot of guys mess up at. Is the content primarily to attract people from search engines rather than made for humans? Are you producing lots of content on different topics in hopes that some might find it, or some of it might perform well in search engines? Are you using extensive automation to produce content on many topics? Are you mainly summarizing what others have to say without adding much value? Are you writing about things simply because they seem trendy and not because you'd write about them otherwise for existing audience? You know what I mean? Does your content leave readers feeling like they need to search again to get better information from other sources? Are you writing to a particular word count because you've heard or read that Google has a preferred word count? Did you decide to enter some niche topic? Which these last two I'm not going to really actually talk about because this doesn't really pertain to you guys, right? It doesn't necessarily pertain to you guys. But as you guys can see, these are the questions that you have to ask yourself, right? When it's the content that you're producing, because I see a lot of guys make these mistakes, right? Where they just write 1,000 words on a page just because it has a particular word count. But if you have 1,000 crappy words, right, it does not matter how many words it is. It doesn't satisfy that user's intent. That's why you have to do research on what are the pages that are ranking well on Google. Oh, this page only has 500 words, but what is it doing? It's satisfying the searcher's intent. So that's what you guys have to go ahead and do and think about, right? And so like I said, I talked about it, and I'm going to go ahead and go over examples, right? Go over examples because, like I said, some of the biggest ones I see pressure washing businesses make are you mainly summarizing what others have to say without adding much value? You know what I mean? And like I said, does your content clearly demonstrate firsthand expertise and a depth of knowledge, right? And also, what I see a lot of people do, are you producing lots of content on different topics and hope that some of it might perform well in search results? So you have this business, Surface Renew, right? And so as you guys can see, right, they're out of Grand Rapids. But if I look at the Google My Business, they're in Hudsonville, Michigan, right? Which is just on the outskirts of Grand Rapids. So you guys can probably surmise that their main keyword is probably going to be pressure washing Grand Rapids because Hudsonville is really small and I don't believe that they would get the most out of that. So they're doing the right thing by targeting Grand Rapids, right? But the reason why I went ahead and looked at this website is not only because I know the business owner, and if you're watching this, man, you already know what I have to say about this, right? But if you look at the blog, right, if you look at their blog post, right, if you look at their blogs, right, a lot of their blogs are terrible in this sense. You know what I mean? It's not conveying their expertise, right? And the reason why I say that is if you look at their rankings, because I'm using this tool called Ahrefs, right? If you look at pressure washing, if you look at here like pressure washing Grand Rapids, right? As you can see, this shows me that they're position number 34 for this keyword, right? It tells me the position that they're in. So these will tell me, I'll sort it out, right? By position, But if you kind of look at it right now in the pages that they're best ranking for, if I look up pressure washing, right? Or if I just let's just look up Grand Rapids right now. Grand Rapids. So I look up Grand Rapids, right? So roof cleaning Grand Rapids, they actually rank position number 15 right now, right? When it comes to gutter cleaning, position number 27, power washing Grand Rapids, position number 33, pressure washing Grand Rapids, as you guys can see, position number 34. And if I do 100, let's do 100 results per page with that, because I'm pretty sure we'll get some more. Right, guys? So if I look at pressure washing Grand Rapids, Michigan, they're position number 42. And this business, like I said, has 295 5-star reviews. They're one of the top, I think they are the top pressure washing company in Grand Rapids. But why are their rankings like that? Well, I'll tell you what, it's because of the content they're producing online right now, right? So this says power wash roof, right? And so we know you don't power wash a roof. And yes, I've already read this blog post, and this blog post talks about why power washing a roof is bad for a few reasons, right? And it talks about that, why it's bad to do. But why have your title like this, right? Power wash roof, right? Why is it a wrong choice, right? But it's just called power wash roof. You know what I mean? And it goes over that. And you're probably thinking, well, Jonathan, they're talking about right now why it's the wrong choice. Well, why have that as your business title, right? Because like I said, if we go over the helpful content update, Does the headline or page title avoid being exaggerating or shocking in nature, right? And this is talking about, like I said, this is talking about the core update that Google was talking about on the helpful content update, right? So if I go on here, you see that. And so if we go on here, if we go to the second thing, they talk about soft wash roof right here, right? But then as you guys will see, roof pressure washing near me. And it shows a guy pressure washing your roof, right? Roof pressure washing near me. So we just already saw that they had one. So they have soft washing, an alternative to roof pressure washing near me. Now, guys, does anybody talk like that? Soft washing, an alternative to roof pressure washing near me. This is an alternative to roof pressure washing near me that can help protect your roof from damage while also cleaning it thoroughly. Like, this content, guys, is not produced with the user in mind. Even to me, it is like confusing. Like, you're talking about roof pressure washing near me, and then you're also having another topic about soft wash roof cleaning services, right? But you're showing a guy that's power washing a roof right now, and you're linking to other pages with a keyword roof pressure washing near me, which shows me that you're actually trying to rank for roof pressure washing, right? But you're also talking about in this blog post about how you should not be pressure washing a roof, right? So it's not really showing much expertise here. And if you go ahead and you look at this, right, roof pressure washing near me, you just have a lot of these just roof, like you see this pressure washer roof cleaner. Like, what is this? Same picture of a guy pressure washing a roof, and it says alternatives of pressure washer roof cleaner. And once again, they are linking to a page called pressure washer roof cleaner again, because they're trying to rank for that also, right? So they have like the same 4 topics talking about, soft washing a roof. But the blog title line, it's talking about, like, it doesn't even make sense. Alternatives of pressure washer roof cleaner. That makes no sense at all, guys, right? Makes no sense. And like I said, they've already had 4 or 5 blog topics about this. Pressure wash roof cost, right? And so it's literally talking about, it's no secret that keeping a home clean, you know what I mean? But it's literally saying pressure wash roof, right? So now in this blog post, you're talking about how much does it cost to pressure wash a roof. You know what I mean? In that sense, right? Which you just said, like, it's no secret, but it comes to cleaning your roof, a professional pressure wash can get your roof looking new again. You were just talking about in 4 or 5 other blog posts how you should soft wash a roof, right? But now in this blog post, you're talking about a professional pressure wash can get your roof looking new again. So now you're talking about how much does a pressure wash roof, like, it's a tongue twister. It makes no sense. And so I see and I know the company these guys are using, right? I'm not going to call them out, but these guys are bigger in the game. They speak at events like the Huge Convention and all that, but yet the content that they're producing for their clients is subpar, guys, right? And it goes against all of the stuff that we talked about right now, right? Where it says, are they using extensive automation to produce content on many topics? They are, right? Are you producing, lots of content on different topics in hopes that it might perform well in search engines? Yes, they are. You know what I mean? Are you mainly summarizing what others have to say without adding much value? Yes, that is what these blog posts are doing in this sense, right? And so they're going against all these guidelines, which is why if you look up roof cleaning, they're not ranking well on this. Even though they're one of the top, even though they're one of the top businesses. If we go over like roof cleaning Grand Rapids, there's a reason why they're on the second page, and this keyword is not difficult to rank at all, right? And if we look at the businesses that may rank for this keyword, right? So let's just copy this, and we look at the businesses that rank number 1 for this, right? Let's go ahead, like Peak Performance Roof Cleaning, like Grand Rapids Roof Cleaning. You know what I mean? This just goes straight into it, right? And yes, is it the best looking thing? But watch them a roof clean, how the roof shampoo process works, the final result. They get straight to the point about their process, all of that. What causes roof stains? They get straight into the points of that, guys, right? And so sometimes less can be more. Sometimes less can be more, guys, in that sense, right? So that's why these guys are not ranking very well on that. And I see a lot of businesses make this mistake, right? So another mistake that they have as well is when I talk about, when it talks about different topics, right? When it talks about, does your site have a primary purpose or focus? Not only that, but does your web pages have that? Because a lot of mistakes I see guys make is that, Okay, so on this page, they're talking about, pressure washing and its benefits, pressure washing in Grand Rapids and its benefits, right? But when I go over to a page like this, like they have a pressure washing page, which is just keyword cannibalization, right? They have this page that's talking about, it's basically structured the same way that their homepage is structured, right? Going over the same thing. This is like just cannibalized content. And guess what? It's actually negatively hurting their rankings. Because if you guys look at the keywords that they're ranking for once again, right? And these are live examples of how I'm showing you guys of how these guys are structuring guys' websites. And it's just not good. It's subpar, guys. So you saw those crappy blog posts he had, but now this SEO agency doesn't even know how to freaking structure the pages, right? Because you do not need to have a pressure washing page, because guess what's going to end up happening? Guess what, right? So let's go ahead and talk about, so this pressure washing Grand Rapids, right? As you can see, this pressure washing page is trying to rank for it. So this pressure washing page is actually ranking for it better than their actual home page, which their home, they probably want to rank their home page for pressure washing Grand Rapids and not this pressure washing page, right? But let's talk about some more facts though, guys. This keyword pressure washing Grand Rapids, Michigan, the home page is ranking for this, right? So Google doesn't even know which page they want to rank. As you guys can see, this keyword pressure washing Grand Rapids MI, the home page is ranking for this page, right? But you go up to pressure washing Grand Rapids right here, and it's this pressure washing page. Not the home page, but this pressure washing page. Makes no sense. That's why sometimes less is more. That's why, like Google says with the helpful content update, remove unhelpful content. Guys, this pressure washing page is just, it's not helpful content. You're just literally just producing a pressure washing page just to produce a pressure washing page, right? It's not providing the user any type of guidance. Your home page can do that. Like this page would just be better left deleted. It's literally just like duplicate content. It's really not serving the user any purpose, right? It's literally just looks the exact same framework, roof washing, house washing. Like as a matter of fact, let's open up the two in a new tab and just compare. Let's just compare these two pages because remember guys, this homepage was ranking for pressure washing Grand Rapids MI and this one was ranking for pressure washing Grand Rapids. Consolidate one. So if you look at this, power washing the right way, house washing, roof cleaning, deck washing, right? Same thing right here. Same thing. The pages are structured the same way. Your home is in great hands, right? Benefits, breathe life into your new, these pages are literally just talking about the same exact thing, right? Features and benefits. It goes over the 5 features and benefits. So instead of just saying features and benefits, it just says 5 reasons to pressure wash your home, right? Curb appeal. This one says curb appeal as well. Extend the life of your exterior services. This homepage says extend the life of your services. Why have this other page? Why have this page if it's just a spin-off of the homepage, right? Why have it if it's just a spin-off of the homepage? No reason to have that, right? So this is what I'm saying, guys. This is how a lot of people's pages are getting doxed. So not only am I talking about the blog post, but I'm also talking about how having this pressure washing page is hurting him, right? And so like the blog posts are linking to that. And so this is some examples of what I'm talking about with the helpful content update and why unfortunately this business that is the top pressure washing business in Grand Rapids, Michigan, because I know personally they're the top pressure washing business in Grand Rapids, Michigan. But this is why they're only getting, let's see how much organic traffic they're getting a month. This is why they're only getting 44 organic visitors to the website every single month. And you might be saying, Jonathan, that's actually more than I'm getting. And I rank very well. But guess what? Surface Renew. You know what I mean? That's what their brand name is, what really is keeping them afloat. It's their brand name that is really just going ahead, and like I said, it's really their brand name that's helping them, right? It's their brand name that is helping them when it comes to the main traffic that they're getting on their website. Other than that, though, they're not really ranking for anything else. Pressure washing roof shingles. Like, come on. Like, they talk about this. Like, we talked about the blog post. You see they have a URL called pressure washing roof shingles. Like, this makes no sense. And they say not to do that, but now they're trying to target that kind of keyword. It makes no sense, guys. Get better SEO companies, guys. Now let's talk about this kind of business, right? Let's talk about this business, Better View Services, right? Now I don't know these guys as well, But as you guys can see, they only have 11 organic visitors to the website on a monthly consistent basis. So they don't really get much organic visitors to their website, right? And I'm going to talk about some of the mistakes again. Talk about some more mistakes and break this stuff down, right? And so when I look at their website in that sense, they're trying to rank for a lot of these other kind of keywords. So as you guys can see, pressure washing Sugarland, Pearland, Texas, right? Pressure washing in Katy, right? Power washing in Katy, all of this different stuff, right? Now, let me just go over this, guys, because once again, you should not, and I mean you should not, guys, you should not, like, if I look at this, right? They have this pressure washing in Houston, West Texas, like, I don't even know what this is, guys, but they have basically pressure washing in Houston, West Texas, power washing in Houston, West Texas, and they just have a bunch of these duplicate pages, right? This shit pisses me off. Yes, I cuss, guys, but this shit pisses me off when I see this, that you guys are paying for this kind of service, right? But as you guys can see, so this page is called pressure washing in Houston, West Texas. Now this page is called power washing in Houston, West Texas. And if you look at these pages, it's the same duplicate content, guys, but they changed pressure washing to power washing, and that's all these pages are doing. Our power washing in Houston, West Texas. Our pressure washing in Houston, West Texas, right? And if you go right here, of course, when you're hiring workers for your home, you want to choose the best, not just the best service, but also the best prices and customer service. What is this right here? Of course, when you're hiring workers for your home, so this is the same content in this first paragraph as it is in this page as well, right? Same thing. Transform the appearance of your home with pressure washing in Houston, West Texas. Transform the appearance of your home with power washing in Houston, West Texas, right? Pressure washing isn't like taking a garden hose to your car to clean it. Rather, it's a pressure system that is extremely effective and efficient at removing even the toughest stains on a myriad surfaces at your property. Same thing. Pressure washing isn't like, and this is on the power washing page, like this is the pressure washing one. And this is the power washing page right here. So it's like literally the dangers and benefits. Like this is the same exact content. If you guys go here, whoever did their SEO is doing the same exact content, even though it's possible for anyone to purchase the right equipment to do the work themselves. Even though it's possible for anyone to purchase the right equipment to do the work themselves. These are literally the same exact pages. But one, like literally, they just exchange power washing for pressure washing. Like I said on here, guys, when it comes to this, you know, any content, not just unhelpful content on sites determined to have relatively high amounts of unhelpful content overall is less likely to perform well in search, assuming there's other content elsewhere from the web that's better to display. For this reason, removing unhelpful content could help the rankings of your other content, right? Removing unhelpful content could help the rankings of your other content. So it's like he's trying to target pressure washing in Houston, West Texas, and power washing in Houston, West Texas. But what they should really do is they should see what variation of this keyword gets the most, right? Which we know that the pressure washing variation in this Houston area gets more search volume than the power washing variation. So eliminate all the power washing variations of this and do pressure washing, because Google is a smart enough search engine to know that if you're trying to target pressure washing in Katy, Texas, that you're probably also trying to target the power washing variation of that keyword too, right? Because let's see this, guys. So if I were to type in pressure washing Houston, Texas, right? I guarantee you guys, if I were to type in pressure washing Houston, Texas, right? You know what? Let's just do Katy. If I do pressure washing Katy, Texas, right? You see that this business called pressurewashingkaty.com ranks #1 for pressure washing, Katy, Texas. Now, if I put power washing Katy, Texas, right? If I put power washing Katy, Texas, this business pressure washing Katy, Texas, although they don't rank the exact #1, they still rank in the top 3, right? They still rank in the top 3. And why is that? Why is that? Well, the reason why that is because what? Google's smart enough to know. Google is smart enough to know that. You know what I mean? In that sense, they're definitely smart enough to know that. And so that's why I say in that sense, there's no reason to have 2 of these kind of pages on here. Unfortunately, this guy is out of Katy, Texas. I've seen their website and all that other kind of stuff. I've seen their stuff, and they're based out of Katy, Texas. As you guys can see, a lot of the directories and listings say Katy, Texas, Katy, Texas, Katy, Texas. Katy, Texas, right? You know, Katy, Texas right here. So they're based out of Katy, Texas. And what I would do if I were them in that sense is, like, look at this. It's just keyword cannibalization, guys. So their homepage is trying to target pressure washing Houston, Texas, right? Their homepage is trying to target that. But yet, why the hell do they have a Houston? So let me go on this. Let me just do this. I'm going to just do Houston, Texas. So Houston, Texas. So pressure washing in Houston, Northwest, like this just makes no sense, guys. Makes no sense. They shouldn't even have these pages right here. Nobody searches that. So they're trying to target this keyword on their homepage, but they got duplicate pages talking about that. Nobody types in pressure washing in Houston, West Texas. Nobody does. You can use all of these search engine tools and see that nobody types that in. I have Google Ads data that tells me that people don't search that. And so it's just literally hurting them overall. So all of these pages are doing more harm for them than good, which is the reason why they're only getting, like I said, 11 organic visitors. There's a reason why their location pages aren't ranking on the first page, right? Pressure washing Katy. Their homepage ranks for that. You know what I mean? If you look up pressure washing Katy, their homepage is ranking for that keyword. But then you see this other page right here, and it's like their location page, power washing in Katy, Texas. So it's just a shit show going on with their website. And so that's the reason why they're not ranking well. That's the reason why they only have 11 organic visitors to their website, right? Because they need to clean up this. So yes, guys, these are some examples of what I'm talking about, and I'm going to provide the links in here for the helpful content update so that you guys already know. Because like I said, when it comes to this, are you using extensive automation? Yes, a lot of these guys are using extensive automation. They're just creating location pages with automation with the same content. Are you mainly summarizing what others have to say without adding much value? When you're duplicating and using automation like that, you're really just not adding much value, right? You're really not doing that. You're really not adding much value. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why you're not ranking. And so these are the things that you guys need to hold your SEO companies and SEO agencies accountable for. So hopefully this video gave you guys some insights. I could talk about this literally for another 2 hours. Like I could, but I'm going to make this video under 30 minutes. So if you guys need help with your SEO, if you need help for your rankings, as you guys know, we have #1 rankings in a lot of areas for our clients: Austin, Texas, Los Angeles, Seattle, Jacksonville, you name it, Greensboro. There's just so many places where we have #1 rankings for our clients. So if you want to go ahead and achieve better rankings for your website, give us a call. Fill out the free strategy session in the description below, and we'll definitely be able to help you out. Other than that, though, guys, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.